Welcome, Bill Charney from Advanced Home Audio to goTasker's Tools for Construction Today. How are you doing today, Bill?
I'm doing great, Frank. Thanks so much for having me today.
Thank you. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about you, your business, how long you've been in business? Let them get to know you.
Oh, sure. So Advanced Home Audio has been around for about 17 years. My wife and I started the company. My background is in electrical engineering. We really handle all sorts of technology for our clients, starting from the initial design all the way through to final installation and long-term service.
Gotcha. Obviously, you've probably seen a lot because of the way technology is being used. But let me start. We've been asking all the panelists similar questions, which is we start with how has the pandemic affected you personally and your business and other people in your sector?
Well, I think it's been a ton of change. You know, we've had to obviously adapt. We're in a very different world, different scenario. We are fortunate that we're an essential business in Connecticut, and we've been just working through supporting our clients and trying to make the best use of what we can do in terms of service. We service on security and life safety, the network and internet Wi-Fi. All of those categories have made us very essential, on top of new construction, which has also continued to progress throughout this time in Connecticut.
So being the sector that you're in, have you seen an increase in demand for your services?
Yeah, it's been an increase in demand in a different way. So what I would say is that because many, pretty much all of our clients are now stuck home, and now you've got a family at home, mom, dad, kids, all doing schoolwork from home, running business or corporate responsibilities, working from home. And that all puts a demand on our network, on the Wi-Fi and the network and the systems and the infrastructure. So we've seen a big spike in servicing those clients, doing upgrades, improving their Wi-Fi connectivity, addressing their security or AV systems. The entertainment has become really hot right now. The minute some warm weather started, we're seeing lots of activity on outdoor pool projects and those kinds of things.
Gotcha. What would be some of the biggest challenges you guys have had to overcome, other than the obvious?
Well, I think that the initial challenges was taking all of our, we're still working. Our technicians and teams are going out in the field every day. Our majority of the office staff is working from home. So it took a few weeks to kind of get over the hump of now I can't collaborate with someone that's right next to me in my office. We're doing a lot of that, online and through Zoom. So I think logistics have been a challenge. And as an owner, there's a lot more work. I would call it slack that I'm picking up, in the office because we're operating under different circumstances. So, I might be cleaning the office, to staying late to catch phones. There's just a lot of additional tasks that folks can't do remotely. But the core of service to our clients, we've been able to keep up pretty well. So it's challenging. There's a lot of complexity to just trying to navigate around the new environment. Getting access to equipment and products from some of our suppliers has been a real challenge, as well. It's delayed. Some shipment containers, some products are obviously manufactured overseas. So you've got, products sitting in the docks. Some manufacturers closed and a group of them stayed open. So it's just been, navigating the new scenario.
Gotcha. Where do you see Connecticut at the end of this year, beginning of next year?
I'm feeling it's going to be very optimistic, like many folks have also indicated. I think what we're going to see is a lot of clients trapped at home, and summer is just about here. And I think everyone's going to get off to a late summer. I think a late start in terms of projects. So I think once folks feel a little more confident in what they're doing, comfortable to go out a little bit more, still under under tighter circumstances. But I think there's a pent up demand that I feel is gonna come out after I feel it's going to be more late in the summer. Whereas, I might not start a project today. I normally would have started today, but it might be delayed a month or two just because of the situation.
Got you. Here's a little bit of a curveball. Do you see any spike in your side of the business? Because, I mean, nobody even knows if school's going to start up in the fall, right? So then that's going to drive even a bigger demand for people to be online and be able to school from home. Have you got any feedback on that at all?
Not on I mean, obviously we're hearing rumors. It's unclear what's going to happen, but what we've developed is a number of tech packages to allow clients to, we're calling them remote office or remote productivity packages. So, normally someone probably has a laptop from the office. And if you dock that laptop or you're trying to have video conferencing, the audio quality is not so great. The video quality may not be optimal. Their desk may be a mess. So we've got some really cool remote high quality audio, video management setups for the home office, which I think will translate into homeschooling, home classroom office. And we have a few different, and we have a few different packages that we've been offering to clients. We got creative with our product offering and put some things together that I think fits the demand and helps people out.
So like a couple packages, like a couple of different levels, like price point type of levels?
A couple different levels. An example of one is a full office setup where you have dual monitors, a dock for your laptop, a very good quality camera and speaker. The big challenge with even Zoom calls like this is, having good sound quality so you can hear what's going on. And as you know, when you have a meeting for the office, if there's 6 or 8 people, it gets chaotic pretty quickly, and it's hard to intelligibly hear what someone's saying. So we have a real nice setup that you could take an empty office and we can fully outfit it in a day, and you have a really organized professional setup for conducting business at home or school.
Well, that's going to be a big one, I think. So we'll follow up on you with that one for sure, because I'm sure a lot of people, we had a few technical difficulties early on too. And I mean, it's just natural. It's what's happening now, getting on, getting off, camera not working. So we'll definitely follow up with that. What do you think are going to be some of the positives that are going to come out of this in the long run?
Look, I think the positives are on our business and contracting and home building and service. We're a service business, so like most of the rest of the folks on the call today. I think this further emphasizes the importance of the home and wanting, I think enabling clients to further invest in their homes. Sure, I think there's going to be an influx in Connecticut of folks wanting a quote safer haven out of the city. I think we're going to see that. But I think the silver lining has really been, some of the camaraderie with our own staff and family and clients. I think, but on the business solution side, I think it's going to be, a real increase in folks being more comfortable investing in their home, their outdoor and indoor, because they're not going to be as comfortable putting the whole family on an airplane in the next 12 months. So I think the silver lining is it's nice reinforcement for all of our businesses.
Yeah. Thanks, Bill. This has been great. Any piece of advice you want to give to some of the younger companies out there, or any positive stories you want to share as we close up this call?
I think the best advice is to, continue good business practices. Others have said this, but just keep at it, persevere. I think being flexible is one of the biggest pieces of advice I had to learn myself in that, we're so focused on running an efficient business and having, set tasks for various people. And everyone had to, change their hats, so to speak, or wear different hats. So I think being flexible is really key. And I think being consistent in providing for clients and letting them know you're there. And I think it's slowly gonna return back. I hope sooner than later.
That's great, Bill.